Ready with the 1-1 pitch. This one's flared toward left center. Baez into shallow left. One down.
All right, time for the majestic defensive alignment for the Cubs. And in the outfield, you got Jason Hayward. He can play anywhere out there. Go get him. He's got a tremendous arm, and he's always around the baseball, it seems. It always finds him, and he makes the plays.
Hayward is in his tracks now, and that's out number 2.
Batting 6.
Here's Manny Machado now, looking for better results than last night when he went 0 for 4 in that one. And here's a ball lifted back toward the stands in right, so we'll try it again at 1-2. Again, a 1-2. Hit hard up the middle, and the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. And with 2 out, the inning will stay alive for Greg Bird.
He gives up a single there.
And that's through for a hit.
This thing, and now look at it. Boom.
And home runs. Hit slowly back to the mound. Over. So it's no runs on 2 hits. No error.
That was a good pitch to hit. He wants that one back. He was just a little bit late on it.
Hard on the ground. Castro's got it. And he's retired 1 away. 1 for 11. Calling for it. Bird. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Batting 7.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and stepping in now is the catcher Miguel Montero. Back to him, and that's off his leg. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Well, there's an infield single with 2 outs. You know, never too late to get a rally started. I love the hustle right there to get things going.
Here's a little chopper up the middle. He's got it. And try as he might, but he can't escape the tag there, and the inning is over. So no runs on a hit here, no errors. 1. Now at the plate, John Neese. He'll lead it off against Jake Arrieta. Had him fooled there as this is lifted in the air out to left center and shallow. And that'll get down for a base hit. The throw into second. And now he'll try and scurry back to first, but the throw rings him out to dry. Bad base running mistake there for out number 1. Striding in once again, Aaron Judge. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. This one's blooped out toward right center field. And that's in there, base hit. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Didi Gregorius. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Here comes Scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. And Hayward will put this one away for out number 2.
The left fielder,
Here's Brett Gardner now. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Popped up. Zobrist is there for it. Oh, don't know what happened there, but he missed it. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. So that'll go down as an E4 as he certainly had his problems that time at second base. Couldn't wait back. A swing and a miss.
Well, Matt, this is a situation in last night's game. They didn't do a very good job driving in runs. Now, in this game, you capitalize on it. You grow from your mistakes and be able to come back and deliver in this one here.
And just past his outstretched glove into left, the base hit. And a good throw will wind up holding that runner at third, so the bases become loaded now with 2 gone.
Gary Sanchez.
In now, Gary Sanchez. Shot toward right center. And this is going to get down for extra bases as that'll get 2 and possibly all 3 home. 2 runs have scored.
You simply cannot offer up a pitch like this to a hitter of this guy's magnitude, especially with runners on the bags. He makes a living off frozen ropes to the outfield like this, and that one drives in a pair.
Fouled back. Working for the punch out and the offering. And this is down at knee level as it's chopped foul at home plate. On the ground up the middle. Zobrist has it. Throw on to first, and a good job of working out of that one with just limited damage as the inning is over. So 2 runs on 4 base hits, 1 error in the inning, and 2 men left stranded. Set to get his evening at the plate started, Matt Caesar. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes, here's the pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Stanton has a read on it. And that's the first out of the inning.
Now batting.
Digging in to try it again. John Jay. He flew out in his last at bat. Sharp ground ball to third. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Right fielder number
Here's Jason
22.
Hayward now. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. A fastball right down the middle for a strike. 2 out, nobody on. Throws him for strike 3, and that retires the side. Cubs are down. Digging in, Greg Bird. He singled his last time up. Hit out toward second. Toward second, Zobrist is there. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th.
Now batting. Second base.
Here's Starlin Castro. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Hayward has a read on it. And he brings it in for the 2nd out of the inning.
Now batting. Catcher.
Standing in, John Neese. He was cut down at second, attempting to stretch a base hit his first time through. Soft liner towards center, and that'll get down for a 2-out single. And some 2-out success means that Aaron Judge gets to swing it here.
A 2-hit game for the pitcher.
The right
My
fielder, number
goodness.
99.
You're giving up hits to the pitcher. You got to be a little bit worried. On the other side, he's got to be just excited, ecstatic to get 2 hits in 1 game.
Into the box, Aaron Judge. Hit in the air to center field. Jay has a read on it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. 1 left for the Yankees. Yankees. They're up. Back here with Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, as the left-handed hitting power threat Anthony Rizzo starts out the inning. There's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2. And another foul ball. Another 1-2 delivery. As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
The batter, number 9, shortstop.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Javier Baez comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Swing and a ball hit foul as this will find the seats in right. Hard hit to first. Bird has it, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
The second baseman, number 18.
Into the box, Ben Zobrist. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. This now is hit to second. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? He does. 7 in a row. He set. Here's Didi Gregorius. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Nope. Didn't get on top of the sinker at all, if that's what it was trying to be. It stayed high. 2 balls and a strike. Here it comes. Swing and a little blooper to center. There to take it is Zobrist, and that's out number 1.
Now batting.
Here's Brett Gardner now. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Back goes Hayward. Out of here. A solo shot, and they add another. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Home run number 5 on the year as the Yankees move out to a 3-0 lead. And we'll employ the use of our show track technology to get a better idea of that home run. And you see it there, 111 miles an hour off the bat. He certainly squared that one up well. And he will run this one down. A good read off the bat for the second out. Had a long way to go to make that running catch. And here it is again with the show track numbers. Took a great angle at it, showed nice closing speed, and ended up running close to 110 feet to finally bring it in. No doubt in efforts his teammates are appreciative of. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Fly ball to straightaway left. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Yanks able to add on. Here's Addison Russell. He leads off in the bottom of the 5th as they look to break through on the scoreboard for the first time in this one.
Yeah, baseball is a game of adjustments, and it's time they start making some. They don't need to change their entire approach necessarily, but now is maybe when they start thinking about ways to.
There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Looking up is Gardner. Gone to lead off the inning.
Well, they're still down, but this homer right there might light a fire under the whole team. Give them a spark to climb back into this thing. We'll see if this gets him going.
And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. Stepping in, Jake Arrieta. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Down, and that is off the first base bag. And they won't get an out from this as he's able to reach on a play that you just don't see very often. Ready for another chance? Matt Caesar. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. And he struck him out. In now is John Jay. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. And this one will be out of play off to the left. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. Carl Edwards Jr. takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 6.
Here's Manny Machado now. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Lifted in the air to center. Jay has a read on it, and that's the first out of the inning.
Now batting, first baseman, Greg Bird.
Digging in once again, Greg Bird. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Cubs have someone working in their bullpen now as a right-hander's begun to get loose. Pulled toward right center field. On the move is Jay. He makes the play. Really had to hustle to get to that one. 2 gone now.
The batter, number 14, second baseman, Starlin Castro.
Ready once again, Starlin Castro. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. A knee buckler, and he swings and misses at it.
Offered at that breaking ball below the zone, and that's a tough one to spit on. But the key is recognizing it coming out of the pitcher's hand earlier and making sure that it goes up before it comes down. More likely to be a hanger when that's the case.
Chopped weakly to the left. Russell ranges to his left. Throw in time, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. But they hang on to a 3. Here's Jason Hayward now. And then he and his fellow top of the order hitters haven't really offered much help for this lineup so far.
No, your 1, 2, 3 guys are the ones you look to generate a lot of action, and they just haven't been up to the task so far in this one. Still time for them to turn it around, though. We'll see if it happens.
1 and 2, here it comes. Again, he sends it out of play. Another one sent foul. He'll try again. 1-2. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
This has not been a weekend to remember for him. He's just been completely lost at the plate, flailing all over the place. Now that's his 6th strikeout of the series. They've really got him figured out.
And good hustle to get over and tag him for the out.
Now batting.
Here's Javier Baez. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. No contact there, and it's 1 and 2.
They can't afford to continue to fall back any further. They got to get something going on the offensive side. Somebody's got to step up, give a big hit, maybe even a home run.
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. So they go quiet. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jonathan Neese. Couple of singles to his credit thus far. And he gets him to chase one up in the zone, and this is popped high in the air toward the left side. Russell able to tuck this one in for out number 1.
Right fielder, Aaron.
Here's
Judge.
big Aaron Judge. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. And Hayward will put this one away for out number 2.
Now batting, shortstop.
Ready for another chance? Didi Gregorius. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Lifted the other way out to left center. Caesar will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. So the Yanks go 1, 2, 3, and it's still 3-1. Here's Ben Zobrist now. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. And here's a ball hit in the air. Bird ranging into shallow right. 1 away.
Up next for the Cubs.
Digging in and looking for more, Addison Russell. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. On to first, and there are 2 down.
Now batting.
Here's the catcher now, Miguel Montero. A hit in 2 tries so far. Swinging a high pop-up back onto the outfield grass now. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. We'll see the speedy Brett Gardner start things out when we come back. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. There's Joe Madden up out of the dugout now on his way to home plate, so it looks as though he's going to call for the double switch here. Justin Grimm is in out of the bullpen now as he'll be inserted into the number 6 spot following the double switch. Chris Bryant is also into the ball game and still hitting the number 8 spot here. Therefore, it is Hayward now, 1 away. Giancarlo Stanton now. Career line against Grimm, 0 for 4. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Back goes Hayward. Out of here. A solo shot, and they add another.
Every run helps late in the game. And with this one on the board, they're now up 3 and only need 6 outs to end it. They've got a little room for error, and I'm sure they'd like to add to that even more if they can.
Standing in now, Gary Sanchez. He swings and sends it on a line to right center. And this is going to find the alley as he might have himself his second double of the ball game. And he is in at second base with a one-out double. Here's Manny Machado now. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
Machado.
Here's the 1-1 delivery. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
Well, that's not a good pitch for him to hit. Look, this fella's got so much power, but you got to bring the pitch into the zone. Chasing that one there, right there, I'd go back and throw it to him again.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Hayward is over to his right as he puts this one away. 2 down.
Up next for the Yankees.
The left-handed power bat of Greg Bird digs in now. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. There's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2. Swing, and there it goes. He got all of that ball and gone into the right field bleachers.
I think if this pitch would have been a little higher and in on his hands, it would have been effective. But he left this one belt high. Big mistake. He's a guy that will feast on belt high pitches on the inner half, which is pretty obvious now.
Now a curveball here, nowhere close. That's in the dirt. It's 3-1. Pitch on the way. Now a swing and a fly ball. And it'll fade just at the end and winds up a long foul ball. Slapped hard the opposite way. Hayward is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. So 2 home runs in the inning lead to 3 runs on the scoreboard. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. It's the Yankees 6. Here's Chris Bryant now. He leads off their half of the 8th, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one.
And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1.
The left fielder, number 20, Matt
Digging
Caesar.
in to try it again, Matt Caesar. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Hit softly on the ground to third. Machado gonna have to hurry. Throw gets him. 2 down. Show track is going to give us a better look at that play. You usually don't see third baseman show off a lot of range, but he certainly did there. And to complete the play, uncork a good hard throw across to first for the out. Nice play all around from the hot corner. And some action out in the Yankee bullpen now as a right-hander starts to loosen up. And Gardner there to make the catch. Inning over. Welcome back to MLB Network. Great to have you with us from Chicago as the ninth inning is set to get underway. Chris Granderson will try to get his club a little ninth inning insurance as he'll grab a bat to pinch hit, leading things off here. A swing and a miss at a ball down.
That was a good pitch right there. Started at the knees, got the hard sink down, got him to swing right through it. Beautiful.
And that swung on and fouled straight back. Here's another 1-2. Swing and a miss at one in the dirt. Montero's got it, but the throw is not in time. Granderson is aboard after the strikeout. So not the start to the inning he was looking for as he got the strikeout, but the runner reaches anyway. Striding in once again, Aaron Judge. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. High fly ball out to straightaway center. There to take it is Jay, and he's got it for the first out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Here's Didi Gregorius, 0 for 4 with a strikeout thus far. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Grounded back up the middle. He'll go to the bag for one. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Nothing across here this half. 2, 3, and 4 set to kick off the bottom of the ninth. Adam Warren, a 6'1" right-hander, will be the one to get the call from the bullpen here. Here's Jason Hayward now. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
First baseman number 44.
Ready now, Anthony Rizzo. He was a ground-out victim last time up. Takes a look at a changeup there, and it's a ball and 2 strikes now. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Fouled back. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Ripped down the first base line. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
The batter, number 9, shortstop.
Ready for another shot now. Javier Baez. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the ninth.
Well, that changeup right there sets up a lot.
And he gets strike 3 called to end it here. And with that, this one is over. And tonight's comes to a conclusion. 6-1 the final. John Neese earns win number 4 on the season as he turns in 8 strong innings of work. So that just about does it for Harold Reynolds, the lefty Dan Plesac, and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. Thanks for watching MLB Network.
Our final line.
Sun's starting to set now over Great American Ballpark in Cincinnati. Tonight, the first of this quick two-game series between the New York Yankees and the Cincinnati Reds. It's interleague baseball on MLB Network. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Lifted in the air to center. Hamilton is under it. One away.
Batting second.
Here's big Aaron Judge. It's been a rough go for him at the plate as he enters this one with a season average in the 230s. Lifted in the air out to left field. Moving under it, Schebler. He's got it, and there are two down now.
Batting third, center fielder number 27.
Giancarlo Stanton now. It was a two-hit effort for him, including a home run in last night's game. Swing, and that's hit out of play up into the plaza level. Just underway here in Cincinnati. In the dirt, but swung on and missed. Mesoraco corrals it. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. And now the Reds will get their first opportunity. No score. Masahiro Tanaka is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the Yanks. What do you have for us on him, H?
Well, what's impressed me looking at his numbers was left-handed hitters were hitting under 200 against him this season. So when he's looking for ways to get out of jams, he's hoping a lefty comes up because the numbers are struggling against him.
And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. Count holds at 1-2. Ground ball sent back up the middle, and that's through for a hit. So that leadoff base hit means considerable speed aboard to start out the inning.
Well, this is the recipe they want. Their pitcher comes out, throws a scoreless top of the first, and then you get a leadoff single to start the bottom of the inning. Good start.
Swung on and missed. 1-2 now. Little dribbler down the line. Fielded cleanly. And indeed, no look at second. He'll go straight to first and take the sure out. In is Joey Votto now. He had a homer in the ballgame yesterday afternoon. Here's a high foul ball as it finds a lucky fan in the upper deck for a souvenir. And another foul ball. Runner at second here with one man out. And that's in there for a called third strike on the split-fingered fastball. 2 away.
It's never a good look to strike out looking, but it's way worse when you do it with a guy in scoring position. Those are the times you really want to see a guy battle and at least put the ball in play.
Open to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Chopped weakly to the right. That rolls foul, and they'll do it again. 7th pitch of the at-bat coming up. A little roller toward the hole. Bird has it. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him.
Well, that's a nice infield single. And was he flying down the line or what? But, man, you should say, hey, he's smelling that base hit right there. He was digging for that hit.
Tanaka pauses. Here's the 1-1. Ripped down the first base line. And the two-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Reds strand a couple. We are still. Here's Manny Machado now. The average for him entering play, not far north of 200. Hit to third. Suarez has it. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
And here's how the Reds line up defensively, brought to you by Majestic. And I'm looking down there at Joey Votto. You know, Joey will surprise you. He'll make an unbelievable play because he's a gambler. He's not afraid to challenge on a bunt, and he's not afraid to turn and spin and throw a ball to second base without even looking that direction.
And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. Here's Starlin Castro. He comes in currently second on the team in home runs. Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2. Time to take a look at the umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Mike Fillmore.
Now, Fillmore's an interesting case. I call him one of those guys that calls the corners. A little wider, but up and down.
Kozart makes a great play. Safe. That was a phenomenal stop, but it winds up a base hit, and the inning continues.
Didi Gregorius.
Standing in now, Didi Gregorius. 1-2 as the changeup had him out in front there. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. No score here as we play inning number 2. Very weakly on the ground. That goes foul, so he stays alive with 2 strikes.
That's a nice job of hitting right there. That breaking ball's down and away. You got 2 strikes on you just to foul it off and get a piece of it. Really nice concentration.
Hit out towards second. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And a good effort as he's able to stick with it and get the 3rd out of the inning. 1 left for the Yankees. We'll go to the bottom of the 2nd. No score. The catcher Devin Mesoraco stands in. Couple of hits for him in 4 trips in yesterday's game. And this is going to be fouled into the diamond level seats.
Well, I think he's trying to get that 2-strike fastball out of the zone. Just caught too much of the plate right there. Fortunately, he fouled it off instead of putting it in the seats.
So we got him looking there. Devin Mesoraco becomes the first out here in the bottom of the 2nd.
Time for a look at the majestic defensive alignment for the Yankees. And at third base, Manny Machado. You talk about highlight reels. How about the throws he makes as he's going away from first base into the outfield? He's got such a great arm and great hands, too.
Here's another 1-2. And a splitter swung on and missed that time, and that'll be out number 2.
Batting 8.
Striding into the box, Tony Renda. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. There's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2. Struck him out, so he makes quick work of him here. 3 straight strikeouts, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Digging in, Greg Bird. And the average isn't pretty. Down into the roaring 220s to begin the ball game. Line drive to center field. Hamilton is right there, 1 down. Into the box now, Masahiro Tanaka, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. This is skied into the air to straightaway center. Hamilton is there, 2 gone.
The left fielder, number 11, Brett Gardner.
Here's Brett Gardner now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. A weak chopper up the line. That rolls foul, so a good job to fight it off and stay alive. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Grounded to first. Taken in by Votto. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. Home half of the 3rd coming up. No score. So striding in, Scott Feldman. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How do they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count. This lineup is flailing right now. They're having a hard time just making contact, let alone putting the ball in play.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Scott Feldman is retired for the first out here in the bottom half of the 3rd. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Boy, and they cannot touch him right now. 5 straight strikeouts on the ledger, and there are 2 away.
Man, he is looking flat out unhittable on the mound right now. That's 5 straight punch outs. I love it, but I think he might want to get his defense involved at some point so they don't fall asleep.
Into the box now, Zach Cozart. Taken, strike 2 called, and it's even at 2-2. Looking to set down the side on strikes. Here it comes. Over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands. Tanaka gets the sign. Here he comes on 2-2. Again, he sends it out of play. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. This now is hit to second. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? He does not. It gets by out there, and that'll let the inning continue.
That's a tremendous at-bat. Saw a bunch of pitches, saw basically everything he throws, and then got a base hit to right field. Can't write it any better.
Ready for another chance? Joey Votto, 0 for 1 here in the early going. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. At the plate, Aaron Judge comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Here's the 1-1 delivery. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Gone to lead off the inning. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. 7 home runs for him on the year now, as the Yankees will grab a 1-0 lead. Into the box, Giancarlo Stanton. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. The 0-2 once more. And he looks at a cold strike 3 as the cut fastball's in there, and that's out number 1.
The third baseman
Digging in for his second at-bat, Manny Machado. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Now here it comes. Lays off 2-2 now.
Wow, it just doesn't seem like he's being as aggressive as he was before he gave up that home run. Was throwing the ball great. Now it seems like he's a little bit more tentative throwing the ball across the plate.
And he'll take no chances here as he swipes this ball away. It stays a foul ball. The 2-2 one more time. This one's down to third. Throw gets him, 2 down.
now batting, catcher.
Digging in to try it again. Gary Sanchez. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Back up the middle. And that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one. So the 2-out base hit, and the top of the inning is still alive.
Well, you want to throw that sinker down. That one stayed up, and that's what the hitter's looking for. Get that ball above my thighs so I can hit it. If it's below the thigh, you let it go. Nice job. Good execution of your game plan.
Stepping in now, Starlin Castro. Swings through it for strike number 2.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens. There are a lot of possible outcomes with this kind of play.
Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. Working for the punch out and the offering. Swing and a miss for strike 3. Pulled the string on him that time, and the inning is over. Yankees are off and running early thanks to the solo home run. Bottom of the 4th coming up. Now 1-0 Yanks. Stepping in, Adam Duvall. He'll be the one to lead off against Masahiro Tanaka. And this will find the seats behind the first base dugout. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. Here's another 0-2. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. Judge is over to his left as he snags this one for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, left fielder.
Riding in once again, Scott Schebler. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Ripped down the line. This one's blooped out toward right center field. Castro onto the grass, and that's the second out of the inning.
The catcher, number 39, Devin Mesoraco.
The catcher, Devin Mesoraco, stands in. First time up, he went down looking. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Reds are down in order. They still trail 1-0. Here's Didi Gregorius. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Hit out towards second. Renda gloves it, and the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
The first baseman, number 33.
The left-handed power bat of Greg Bird digs in now. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Started to chase there. They'll appeal it down to third, and no swing. It's ball 2. And a good pitch there as this ball swung on and popped straight up the chute right around home plate. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out.
Masahiro Tanaka.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Masahiro Tanaka. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Hamilton is under it, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go. Now batting, Eugenio Suarez. He'll start things out here in the home 5th, and it's been tough sledding for this lineup through the first half of the game.
Yeah, they haven't had any momentum going to the plate so far in this one, Matt. They need something to break their way and wake them up a bit.
Be nice to get these fans in. Ready now, Tony Renda, 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance. Turned on that one and crushed it, just pulled it a little foul. Trying to send him packing for the second time. And this is going to be fouled into the diamond level seats.
That's probably not what he wants to do with 2 strikes right there with the fastball. He was fortunate he just fouled it off.
A shot down the first baseline. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Now this pitch is swung on and popped up. And this will also head toward the right side of the infield. And Castro will put this one away for route number 2.
Number 37.
At the plate, Scott Feldman. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. And here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. We'll see the speedy Brett Gardner start things out when we. Here's Brett Gardner now. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Sent on the ground out to second. Renda takes it in. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
The right fielder, number 99.
Aaron Judge will stride in again, and you can bet he'd love to do again what he did back in the 4th. A solo home run here that's been the only long ball of the game so far. Swing and a little blooper to center. Renda takes charge out there, and he stays with it for the second out.
Center fielder, number 27.
Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. And this will find the seats behind the first base dugout. Trying to strike him out for the 3rd time. The shift will be of little importance here as this is lifted in the air out to left field. Schebler will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. Here's Billy Hamilton standing in. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Here it comes on 1-1. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
Tell you what, his spot has been the outside pitch right there, and now we're late in the game and he continues to pound the outside pitch, and it's really working out for him.
Another 1-2 delivery. And he struck him out. So double digits now. 10 strikeouts for him thus far. Here's the shortstop, Zach Kozar. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. And this will be fouled away. Now here it comes. And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ball game. In is Joey Votto now. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1, 2, 3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
Tanaka gets the sign, looking to put him away here on a ball and 2 strikes. Fouled back. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors in the game for Cincinnati thus far. Hit back toward the mound, and Votto reaches. He's got a base hit.
Well, that's a big base hit for him. I tell you what, it's no fun to be 0 for 2, but let alone 0 for 2 with 2 strikeouts. So this is a confidence builder right here.
Ready once again, Adam Duvall. He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, and that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you can extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically.
Another one sent foul. Now another 1-2. Another foul ball, and this battle will continue. He'll try again. 1-2. Now a swing and a ball lofted down the right field line and fairly deep. And he will make the catch just shy of the track, and the inning is over. 1 left for Cincinnati. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Here's Manny Machado now. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Matt. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Gary Sanchez. A hit in 2 tries so far. On to first, and Feldman's on a roll now. 2 away.
The batter, number 14.
Here's Starlin Castro. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Now the 0-2 pitch. Breaking ball, and he gets him to chase it in the dirt. And that ends the inning. 1-2. Digging in once again, Scott Schebler. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Right there at the belt. 1-2 now. The 1-2 pitch. Gets a small piece near the plate. Sanchez scoops it up, and he's retired here. 1 away.
The catcher, number 39.
Striding in once again, Devin Mesoraco. Been a strikeout victim twice in this one. And this is heading out toward left field, but this is going to get fouled up into the crowd.
Well, he got what he's looking for. He just got out in front of it right there.
Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. Hit hard to the right side, but foul, so we'll.
Now they wait to work the count. This is a long AB, but if they wanted to have any shot at him, you need to have these kind of at-bats early in the game.
Neither guy giving in here, and they'll do it again. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Left side of the infield into the shift. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Third baseman, number 7.
Ready for another shot now. Eugenio Suarez. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Swinging a ball hit on the ground.
Boy, he's been great in this one. He's only 1 strike away from putting another 0 on the scoreboard.
And a swing and a ball hit foul heading for the seats. So another foul ball here, and it remains 1-2. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going.
He's just fouling him off till he gets something he wants to hit.
And he's got another one here. 12 punch-outs now in the ball game, and that'll end the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Reds. They're down 1-0. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Michael Lorenzen is in out of the bullpen now, as he'll be inserted into the number 6 spot following the double switch. Tucker Barnhart will also come on now, as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hole in the order here on that double switch. Ready for another chance? Greg Bird. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. And now a right-hander's begun to loosen up in the Cincinnati bullpen. Slider, and look out, that's up in the danger zone. Here's the pitch. Could have been 3-1. Instead, it's 2-2.
That's the perfect pitch after you've just brushed a guy back. The hitter probably isn't sitting up there thinking you're going to flip something soft up there.
And that misses there, so he runs the count full now. Hard hit ball to second. Renda comes up with it. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
The batter, catcher, Masahiro.
So striding
Tanaka.
in, Masahiro Tanaka. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Falling for it, Duvall. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. Jose Peraza will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
Jose Peraza.
Grounder down the line at third. And a diving effort there at third. Good way to bruise your ribs. How much for one of them ribs? It's a foul ball. This one's flared out toward left. And Gardner there to put it away for the first out.
Now batting, catcher.
Digging in the switch hitter, Tucker Barnhart. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. Throw gets him, 2 down.
The batter, number 6.
Standing in, Billy Hamilton. He was sent packing on strikes in his last trip. Fouled back. Tanaka into his motion. Here's the 1-2. Hit on the ground to short. And he has some trouble with it. And the recovery won't be in time as he'll beat the throw to first.
I'm not sure if this happened or not, but sometimes when you're playing behind a pitcher who's doing all of the work himself, you get caught up a little bit in kind of a trance, and you get lulled to sleep out there. Looked like to me he was caught a little off guard.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made. Cincinnati's Fountain Square scene there as we welcome you back to the broadcast on MLB Network. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Hit out toward second. Peraza is there. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
Now batting, right fielder, Aaron Judge.
Here's big Aaron Judge. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. 1 out, nobody on. Tap down the line, but that one rolls foul. Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. Can't keep that one fair either, and now the count is full.
This is just great pitching. They start him off with the slider to get the strike, and then they bust him in with a fastball. I don't know what he's thinking up there, but they really are messing with his mind right now.
Crowd gets up for the 3-2. Driven down the left field line. Will it stay fair? No, a little too much hook on it there. It's a foul ball. The 3-2 one more time. Heading out towards shallow right. Duvall will drift over to his left a few steps as he takes it for the second out.
Up next for the Yankees.
Giancarlo Stanton now. Head-to-head numbers against Michael Lorenzen. He's 2 for 4. 2 balls and a strike. Here it is. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Schebler racing back, and this one is gone. A home run.
I know hindsight's 20/20, but you can't throw that pitch to that guy. Don't forget, he homered yesterday, so you know he's locked in and ready to roll up there. We'll see if he learns from that mistake.
In now, Manny Machado. And he struck him out. So a good pitch there, and now they're going to need to string some hits together in this last at-bat if they want to get back in there. In is Joey Votto now. And Dan, what's gone wrong for this lineup today? They're only 3 outs away from being shut out.
Boy, you know, I just haven't seen a lot of fight in these at-bats. Now, of course, plenty of credit goes to that pitching, but the effort on the offensive side has been pretty lethargic watching from up here in the booth, Matt.
Yeah, I would imagine it feels the same from watching in the stands in this one. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with.
So it was a strikeout swinging. Adam Duvall becomes out number 2 this inning. And he gets strike 3 called to end it here. And with that, this one is over. This evening's game finishes 2-0 the final score. New York earned the victory despite only... MLB Network's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Tonight we wrap up this brief two-game series between the New York Yankees and the Cincinnati Reds. It's going to be fun marveling at two of the best in the game, and it's next on MLB Network. Well hit, but also well fouled into the seats and left. And we'll see some 40s before things are said and done tonight. Right now, 51 degrees at first pitch. Now this is lined into left field, a base hit. So he kicks off the festivities with a ringing single.
That ball's right in his wheelhouse. You may as well take out a tee, set the ball right there, and say hit it as hard as you can, because that's what he did.
Castro.
A runner at first with no outs here. Gets him on the mound.
First two batters of the game, back-to-back hits. Not a good start for the pitcher, but the offense, they're running to the batter's box right now.
Here's Manny Machado now. Comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game. Hit on the ground toward the left, and that's through into left, a base hit.
Well, that's a big hit right there. You might be wondering why they hold the runner up. Now you have bases loaded. Anytime you have no outs, you don't want to force that guy to be thrown out. Now you put the pressure on the defense with the bases loaded.
Into the box now, Matt Holliday. He swings, and it's a line drive to left center. And this is going to plate at least two of those runners as it's down for extra bases. Two-run score. They'll extend their lead here as the runner scores from first. It's a 3-0 game.
Not the way you want to start the game as the pitcher. He dug his own grave a little bit, loading the bases there, and he had no chance but to throw a strike. Well, that's what you get when you start to groove one over the plate. It's a bases clearing double, and now he's down 3-0.
In now, Gary Sanchez in front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Hamilton is to his left as he puts it away in the alley for the first out of the inning. With that, here's a look at the Yankees starting lineup. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
Well, Matt, we all know it. The man to watch, Giancarlo Stanton. He's hit 5 home runs in his last 10 games, so he's got to be oozing with confidence right now. He's the guy in that lineup that these pitchers have to hold down if they're going to even try to be successful.
So coming to the plate, Aaron Judge. And he's a guy that's really scuffling at the plate right now. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Batting 7th. The left fielder, number 11.
Here's Brett Gardner now. And the average isn't pretty. Down into the roaring 220s to begin the ball game. He's set. Here's the 3-1. Got a big pass at a slider that gets past him. 3 runs already home here. Liner towards second. Leaps and makes a terrific catch. And with that, the side is retired. A ball ticketed for right center, but the ticket is revoked as he goes up to pull this one down. More baseball on MLB Network right after. And here's Jose Peraza, and he is proving to be something of a non-threat with the bat in his hands this year. The average isn't pretty. So we got him looking there. Jose Peraza is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning. Called strike that time, and it's even at 2-2.
Well, that changeup right there sets up a lot of things. Now the count's 2-2. He can come back in with a fastball, and it's going to look like it's moving a little bit better. Or he can go back to that changeup.
And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Batting third, first baseman, Joey Votto.
So digging in now, Joey Votto. And you can see his home road splits there. He has not fared very well in front of the home crowd, oddly enough. No contact there, and it's 1-2.
Swing and a miss for strike 3. Pulled the string on him that time, and the inning is over.
1-2-3 go the Reds. They trail it here 3-0. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Way in front of a great slider that time. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. Here's another 1-2. And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. 1 out.
And here's how the Reds line up defensively, brought to you by Majestic. And I'm looking down there at Joey Votto. You know, Joey will surprise you. He'll make an unbelievable play because he's a gambler. He's not afraid to challenge on a bunt, and he's not afraid to turn and spin and throw a ball to second base without even looking that direction.
There to take it now is Jennings as he makes the play for route number 2. Ready for another chance. Giancarlo Stanton. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. Swing and a miss as he pulled the string on him. 1-2.
I don't know what was going on with him in the first inning. He had a bad first inning. This looks like a totally different pitcher here in the second. Really starting to settle in. Really starting to throw strike.
2 out, nobody on. And he chased it in the dirt. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. The catcher Devin Mesoraco stands in. He was hitless in the shutout last night. And he's taking here and looks at strike 2 right down the middle. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Gardner is there. 1 down.
All right, here's how the Yanks line up defensively, brought to you by Majestic. And yes, they are moving all over the field. They love to shift heavily into the analytics, and they really move players around playing the percentages. You'll see that a lot in this game today.
Looked like the cut fastball there, and he got him to swing through it for the second out.
Hate to be Captain Obvious here, but he looks great to begin this start. That's already 3 Ks for him in the first 5 hitters. It'd be awesome to see him keep up this pace.
Now a ball hit high down the left field line, but back in amongst the spectators. Foul. Popped high in the air. Machado is there for it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Reds are down. Digging in for his second at-bat, Starlin Castro, as we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one. Pitch on the way. Hits this one hard the other way. Scooped up on the backhand. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the 3rd.
The third baseman, number 13, Manny Machado.
1 out here in the Yankees' 3rd inning. And standing in now, the 3rd baseman, Manny Machado. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. On the run, this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
He had some really good late action on that slider right there. It's hard to do anything with that pitch unless you're sitting on it and catch it out front before it breaks all the way in.
Pitch on the way. Swing and a liner. And a leaping effort, but it's off his glove. And he will recover in time to get it over to first. Nicely done there as they record the second out. But hold on here now. He jumped out of that dugout in a hurry. He might ask for that out call to be reviewed.
Well, I think we're going to have to wait and see what the word is from the dugout. But here's another look at it. Wow. Tough to tell if he was out for certain from that angle. I can see why this was a really tough call for the umpire.
And that's a thumbs up from the bench, so they will challenge the call on the field. So the umpires on replay duty in Manhattan will now review the play from all available angles in order to make the final decision.
Gentlemen, the Yankees are challenging the
All right, we'll
play.
take one last look at it here. The question is there enough video evidence to change the call to safe? And wow, from that look at it, I think he did beat that throw. This challenge might work out for him.
Stepping in now, Matt Holliday. Fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. He's set, and the 2-2 pitch. Chopped weakly to the left. Knee high, he barehands it. How about that? Striding in once again, Gary Sanchez. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here's the 0-2. Grounded down the third baseline, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2.
Well, Matt, if I use the cliche, it's not how you start, how you finish, it would apply right now. A couple innings ago, he had a rough inning. Didn't look good. But now he's starting to settle in a little bit better. He may be able to get through this thing.
Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Back up. Oh, no, that got him. Digging in, Aaron Judge. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul.
Full count with 2 outs now, so if he could put the ball in the gap somewhere, he could have a good shot of driving in a run because the runner at first will be in motion.
He's set, and the payoff pitch. Tapped up the third base line. And another runs across as this is now a 4-0 ball game.
Well, he's really struggling, and right there you get an infield hit. Nothing more frustrating. That just kind of epitomizes what's been going on with him today. Not a lot of balls hit hard, but they're getting hits.
Line towards center field, and that's in there. Base hit. And a good throw will wind up holding that runner at third, so the bases become loaded now with 2 gone. And now a right-hander's begun to loosen up in the Cincinnati bullpen. Standing in now, Didi Gregorius. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Now another 2-2. A swing and a miss on a ball way outside the strike zone, and the inning is settling in now. Eugenio Suarez, 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
Batting 8.
Here's Desmond Jennings now.
Desmond Jennings.
1-2 now. And here's a ball lifted back toward the stands in right, so we'll try it again at 1-2. Out in front as this is skied in the air to straightaway left. Gardner comes on now and puts it away for the second out of the inning.
Batting 9.
Stepping in, Brendan Finnegan. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1, 2, 3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
Hot shot on the ground is short. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Reds. They're down 4-0. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Michael Pineda. He's 0 for 1 thus far. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Grounded foul toward the coaching box at third.
Been a real big struggle for him so far on the mound. 4 runs in only 3 innings, so It'll be interesting to see if he can settle in at all and make some adjustments, or if this start will continue to run downhill.
And the pitcher's got himself a base hit. So the leadoff base hit from the pitcher's spot will turn the lineup over to start the inning.
Well, this is not what they expected when they called for the interleague games. You thought the National League pitchers would be getting a hit. Here's an American League pitcher getting a hit.
Into the box, Giancarlo Stanton, as he hits one on a line to left field. And that's in there, base hit. Here comes Brian Price now out of the Reds dugout on his way to the mound. And he's looking to the bullpen here, so it would appear that's all for his starter tonight. Tim Adelman answers the call from the pen here in the fourth, as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter. Lifted in the air to center field. Hamilton is under it. And that's the first out of the inning.
The third baseman, number 13.
Ready once again, Manny Machado. Couple of singles to his credit thus far. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Oh, it's hit to third. 5, 4, out, 3. It's a double play, and the inning is over. Around the... And here's Jose Peraza back to the top of the lineup, as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
Number 6, center fielder, Billy Hamilton.
Here's Billy Hamilton standing in. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. There's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2. And another foul ball. Pineda gets the sign. Here it is. Skied into straightaway right. Stanton has a read on it. And he makes the catch for the second out.
First baseman,
In is Joey Votto now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Goes the other way with it, as this is in the air down the line in left. Gardner is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Reds are action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. Smoked on the ground up the middle, and he's hit. So the leadoff man is aboard to start out the inning.
Well, it looks like just a ground ball base hit in the box scores, but man, that ball is hit hard up the middle. He's going to do well for himself. He stays consistent and keeps that approach.
The 1-1 pitch. Now a double play ball here, as this is on the ground to third. To second, but they throw it away. And lucky for them, the right fielder's there to back up the throw. Here's big Aaron Judge. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. And a backhanded try into the hole that's short, but this gets on by. Throw comes in quickly here, and that'll prevent the runner at third from testing things here.
Well, that's a line drive single, but the runner's not going to score. Now, remember, with less than 2 outs, he had to freeze. Hit it a little bit too hard at the wrong guy. He'll take the hit, but no RBI.
Into the box now, Brett Gardner. Ripped down the first base line. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Jennings is under it. 1 away. And they will not try anything here, so the bases remain loaded with 1 away.
Now batting, shortstop.
Digging in to try it again, Didi Gregorius. And he's likely just trying to put one in play here. 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts thus far. Down the first baseline, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. He pulls this one into right, and that gets down in front of Jennings, a base hit, and they'll extend their lead even further as the runs in to score from third. Now a 5-0 lead. Now at the plate, Michael Pineda. He hits here in a spot where he might be able to put this one out of reach.
Yeah, Matt, down 5, another run across here could very well put the nail in the coffin. Mentally, they might still feel like they've got a shot if they could get out of this jam, though. Well, this is starting to feel like a make-or-break moment in this game. When you're playing a first-place team, you can't expect to fall way behind early in the game and then mount a comeback.
And this is swung on and missed. Oh, a huge punch out there as the bases remain loaded with 2 away now. Giancarlo Stanton now. 2 hits and 3 at-bats for him in this one. 2 out, bases loaded. Swung on in the dirt, strike 3. Mesoraco corrals it. Throw to first, and that gets him out of the jam. Yankees forced to settle for 1. The catcher Devin Mesoraco stands in. He leads off in the bottom of the 5th as they look to break through on the scoreboard for the first time in this one.
Yeah, baseball is a game of adjustments, and it's time they start making some. They don't need to change their entire approach necessarily, but now is maybe when they start thinking about ways to get the guy on the mound out of his rhythm a bit.
So another exceptional effort for him on the mound. He's got the shutout working here, as we'll show you the league ERA leaders. And you can see that he's had it working here in the first 2 months of the year, currently leading the AL in that category. Swing, and that's hit out of play up into the plaza level.
Oh, right there. Sometimes you can just miss a ball. Doesn't mean you have to swing and miss, but that ball's right in his wheelhouse, and he didn't square it up the way he'd like to. He missed it. Whoa, he tried to get a little cute right there. A little 2-strike changeup. He thought he might get a swing and miss, but man, he left that in the zone. He's fortunate that ball didn't leave the park.
Another one sent foul.
He's just fouling him off till he gets something he wants to hit.
Grounder down the line at third, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. He'll try again. 1-2. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Judge is under it. 2 gone.
Now batting.
And that brings up Scott Schebler. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And here's a ball hit in the air. And he'll get under it to put it away in foul territory, and that ends the inning. 1-2-3 go the Reds. Need to get it going soon. It's 5-0. Here's Starlin Castro. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. 1-1. Here it comes. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Grounded to short. Throw to first gets him, so here to begin the 6th.
The third baseman, number 13, Manny Machado.
Here's Manny Machado now. He's looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. The 2-1 pitch. Hit on the ground out to short. Throw on to first. 2 gone.
Now batting, the first baseman.
Digging in and looking for more, Matt Holliday. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. Now another 1-2. Line toward the alley in left center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So that 2-out success means Gary Sanchez will get to hit here.
Well, he came to play this game. That base hit right there hit really hard. That makes him 3 for 4 on the day. What a day for him.
In now, Gary Sanchez. And that falls in for a solid base hit, his second of the night.
That base hit was screaming off the bat, and our show track technology more than confirms it. 111 miles an hour was the exit velocity of that line drive.
Standing in now, Aaron Judge. A swing and a miss. chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. Yanks strand a pair as they're unable to. Striding in once again, Eugenio Suarez comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Right down the chute that time. 1-2. Trying to send him packing for the second time. Hit hard to short. And a good throw gets him 1 gone. So the shutout still intact here in the 6th as we check out the league leaderboard for team ERA. And you can see that this staff currently leads the AL in that category. Digging in to try it again. Desmond Jennings. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out. Tucker Barnhart will get the call to pinch hit here as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. And he struck him out. So it might be time to begin the countdown as he's now gone through 6 innings without allowing a base hit. Reds are down in order. They can't. Michael Lorenzen is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7. Ready for another chance. Brett Gardner. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. That's lifted the other way out to left. Moving under it, Schebler. 1 out.
Now batting, shortstop.
And now the Reds are going to get the bullpen moving here, and it's a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing. Chop foul over towards the dugout. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. This is a foul ball.
Well, he's out in front of that breaking ball right there. Not surprised. I was after that fastball. Nice job of pitching, kind of keeping him off balance.
Got him swinging in the dirt. And the throw is made to record the 2nd out of the inning. Ready for another shot now. Michael Pineda. 4th plate appearance for him tonight, and why not? He's been in control all game long. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Now a bunt attempt here. Throw goes to Votto over at first. It's in time to retire the side. And here's Jose Peraza. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. Called strike, and he's behind 1-2. And this is lifted high in the air down the line behind third. Machado is there for it. He's got it 1 away.
The batter, number 6, center fielder, Billy Hamilton.
Here's Billy Hamilton standing in. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Here's a fastball now hit out toward Gardner in left field. And there's the 2nd out of the inning.
The first baseman, number 19, Joey Votto.
In is Joey Votto now. 3rd trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. And he struck him out to retire the side. So he's through 7 complete, still working on a masterpiece. Blake Wood has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. Ready once again, Giancarlo Stanton. On the night, he's 2 for 4 with a pair of singles. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. He struck him out. The 3rd time he's fanned in the game. A look here at our starter comparison. And again, I don't want to be called the jinx, but the number to watch is in that hit column on the left side of your screen. A big 0. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Smoked on the ground left side. On to first, and there were 2 down.
The third baseman, number 13.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Manny Machado. He was a ground out victim last time up. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Now a bouncing ball for the shortstop, Cozart. Throw on Nevada will take care of him at first, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers, as they're unable to add to their 5-0 lead. The catcher, Devin Mesoraco, stands in. He leads off their half of the 8th, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one.
And he's set down 1 away.
Hey, pretty simple way to start the 8th inning out. A ground ball, and he's 5 outs away from a no-no.
Now at the plate, Zach Kozar. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Throw-in time at first for out number 2.
Hey, we're getting into the nitty-gritty. That's the second out of the 8th inning, and the pitcher needs only 4 more outs for a no-hitter.
Swinging a ball hit on the ground. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Reds. Need to get it going soon. It's 5-0. Matt Holliday standing in now. He's got 3 hits, including a double to this point. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch to short. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
Now batting, catcher, Gary.
Digging in once again, Gary Sanchez. On the night, he's 2 for 4 with a pair of singles. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Right side, hit hard. Oh, way to get dirty. He gathers the throw. Got him.
Center field number 99.
At the plate, Aaron Judge. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2. Now here's the pitch. Ground ball sent back up the middle. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. So the 2-out base hit and the top of the inning is still alive.
He gets another hit, his 3rd hit of the game. Now, he's been ice cold at the plate recently, so maybe we're seeing signs of him coming out of it.
Stepping in now, Brett Gardner. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
Well, that's a true indicator he's looking for a fastball in. He wanted to spin to win right there, knock one as far as he could. He got the off-speed pitch inside, and he pulled off of it.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Schebler sprinting after it. He's got it. A great running play, and that'll retire the side. Yanks leave 1, but they hold a 5-0 lead. Coming to the plate now, Eugenio Suarez. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Got him! So the magic number for a perfect game is now down to 2. Here's Desmond Jennings now. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. And he stays alive as this is grounded foul. Ready with another 2-strike offering. And a fastball swung on and hit to second. Castro has it on to first, and now the Reds are down to their final out here. Adam Duvall will get the call to pinch hit here as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. There's a high foul ball as it finds a lucky fan in the upper deck for a souvenir. Swing and miss. He's done it. A perfect game.
Yeah, you've heard when it rains, it pours. Well, it was raining dominance out here in this one. 27 up, 27 down, and he barely broke a sweat half the time. That's one of the rarest feats in all of sports, and I'm just excited I was here to be a part of it. Perfection is always beautiful.
Well, you don't have to look too far to find our tops player of the game. I'd say anytime you throw a perfect game, you'd be a pretty strong candidate.
Yeah, no need to offer any debate this time. All you have to do is look at the box score. No hits, no walks, not even a base runner. We talked about his brilliance.